Hello, it's me. Why did it take you so long to answer my call? Are you busy? I thought you just sit at home all day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm listening to an online class. Sorry, I took a while to pick up. I had to put my phone on to silent so I wouldn't get distracted. I'm sorry, Maggie.
You're really still going to do all your classes like you had said? The world out there is very competitive. I promise you, no one looks twice at a high school diploma. You have to have a college degree to work in a supermarket these days. It doesn't matter, though. Having children is far more important than a career.
You know, I said I was going to graduate high school, Maggie. Even if I can't afford to go to college with my family situation being what it is, I feel proud to have had some offers. My dad said it would be good for me to get a degree, too. I think he sees how important it is to me. I think he's right. It would give me so many more opportunities. Besides, if I listen to my classes online, I can stay at home and still contribute to the housework and chores.
I can tell it's no use talking to you about this. You don't listen. But if you move in with Henry in the countryside, it would take you so long to get home from a fancy office job that you would never get to enjoy a warm dinner. You can hardly take good care of him when you're constantly traveling around and don't spend much time together. I'll bet you haven't even been to see him since he was appointed, huh?
Either way, he told me not to visit since he's staying with one of his colleagues. I think he's worried about disturbing them and taking up too much space. And besides, I've been to visit a few times and taken him some home-cooked meals that he could heat up quickly after work. Even then, he didn't want me to see the house. It's two guys living there, so I'm guessing it's not very clean. You know what Henry's like, he just doesn't notice when things get dirty.
Well, then you should go and clean it for them. That way you can still do your job and support him even if you're not living together. Like you say, do you really think the house is clean with two men living there? Goodness, it's like you don't even care about your husband these days. You barely ever see him. I guess your father has always been like that too. Very hands-off and uncaring. He has all that money and won't even pay for his own daughter to go to college and get an education. I thought you said he wanted you to go to college. At the very least, he should buy you a nice apartment so you can live comfortably, don't you think?
I'm sorry? My dad bought me the apartment I live in now. What's wrong with it? I thought it was really generous of him to do that for me. Plus, Henry's only working out in the countryside for 2 years and then he'll move back to the city with me. And his company have provided accommodation for him while he lives out there.
I don't think the company accommodation can be very nice, though, don't you agree? Here you are, the daughter of a well-known small business owner, not doing anything to help improve your husband's standard of living. It seems like nothing has changed since the two of you got married. I was expecting you to up your game a lot once Henry was your husband. Well, you should at least try to do better. The last time I called Henry, his voice sounded very scratchy and hoarse. I'm worried he might be ill. He told me he's caught some kind of flu. You should call him and see what you can do to help.
Of course, I'll call him later.
And it's not enough for you to just call him every day. You have to go and visit him often, too. To cook for him and help with the cleaning. Are you not going to have children? You're still not pregnant? I don't know how you expect your relationship to grow if you don't have a baby to bring you together through the challenge of raising a child. You're making me worry that the family name will die out. I feel sick I'm so stressed about it.
Maggie, Henry is working for a really good company. You don't need to worry about him, I promise.
Even if I try not to worry, I can't just turn off my anxiety about him. What else did I need to tell you? Oh, yes, I've sent some supplements to your house for Henry. It should arrive soon, so keep an eye out for it this weekend and take it to Henry when you next visit him. I can't send it straight to his accommodation or he would complain about me making a fuss and not take them. If you say you bought them for him, yourself, he's more likely to take them. The box said they're good for giving you energy and helping with recovery.
Sure thing, Maggie. Thank you for worrying about him and I promise to take them soon. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
God, she treats him like he's still 3 years old. This is a 35-year-old man she's talking about. Why is she worrying like this? He can take care of himself. Besides, the company's providing hot meals every day. Why do I need to take him more food that's just going to go to waste? Well, never mind. I guess I should be impressed by how much she loves and cares about her son. Even if I sent her money to help with her bills now, she's retired, she would just spend it on medicine and supplements for Henry. Why isn't he answering my calls? Maybe he's sleeping in since it's the weekend? Well, he definitely has no idea I'm coming to surprise him since he said he would come visit me in the city next week. God, it must be so stressful to work in an office these days. There's just so much work. Even when he gets home from work, he barely calls me. I only ever get a response if I message him. It must be a good thing that Maggie got him those energy supplements. I bet he's exhausted. I'll have to take him out for dinner later to unwind and recharge. Is this the right address? Oh, I hope I don't wake up his coworkers. I bet they're sleeping in. That would be so awkward. If he would just pick up my calls, this would be much easier. Wait a second. Who's that? Isn't that Henry over there in the blue hat? Who is that woman next to him?
I guess you just can't stop our Katie. Have you really been craving a burger for breakfast? Most people wouldn't be wanting something greasy like that so early in the day. Your big appetite is so cute.
Babe, strictly speaking, it's your baby that wants to eat a burger. I guess they'll end up having similar taste to you. Even though we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, we do know that they're a lot like their dad. I'm worried about what food we'll raise them on, though, since her tastes are different. I want them to love steak and caviar.
Oh, come on now. No need to give them expensive tastes. They need good, all-American greasy diner food to fuel them. Is there anything else you want to eat right now, though? I'm happy to get you whatever you want.
Let's head home first and I'll think about it. Man, I remember the sofa was really dusty when we headed out earlier. There were clouds of dust when I sat down to put my sneakers on. I'll have to do some cleaning.
Don't be dumb, you're pregnant. You just take it easy, I'll do the cleaning.
Babe, you're just the best. Thank you. Wait, is that someone stood in front of her house? Who is that?
Is there? I can't really see.
You didn't tell me the colleague you were living with was a woman. Unless you were living with two colleagues and didn't tell me that either. Looks like she's pregnant too.
Oh, no, please, listen to me. I can explain everything.
Do you need to explain anything? I think I've seen enough to figure it all out. I can put two and two together and see what happened. No need to try explaining yourself. Even if you were living with colleagues, I did think it was strange that you told me not to visit. Now it's all starting to make sense. Wait, were you lying about your job sending you out to the countryside too?
No, that wasn't a lie. I promise, I'll explain everything. Let's find somewhere we can talk comfortably.
Babe, she's come out here on purpose because of me. She's jealous. She must have heard that I was pregnant and that you promised to take care of me and step up as a father. What did you just say?
Katie, just go inside, please. I'll sort this out.
What is there to sort out? It's not like you and her have a baby. I'm clearly your priority here. If this is a situation with two women and one of them is pregnant, it is clear which one is the more important relationship. Besides, it's clear that your relationship with Henry isn't good anyway. He's told me that often. You don't even live together. Surely you must see how that looks. Just accept that he is mine and move on. When this baby is born, it's going to have his name and carry on his family line. If you try and fight it, the baby is the only one who will suffer. It's just a waste of time and energy. Now I'm not convinced he even cheated. Seems like you trapped him. Are you really proud to be carrying a married man's baby? Oh, didn't you think it was strange that you hadn't had kids after being married for 5 years? I guess you must have really let yourself go after you got married. Imagine your relationship being so bad that your husband has to run away to the countryside rather than stay with you in the city. Besides, it's clear that he loves me more. We live together and I'm carrying his child.
Katie, please, I asked you to go inside. You must be tired from being on your feet, and the stress of this isn't good for you or the baby. Don't forget that you've had issues with your pregnancy recently. Let me talk to Lucy.
What is there to talk about? I came all the way out here and waited more than an hour just to see you and give you these supplements. Here, just take them.
Goodness, no need to throw them at me. I don't even know why you brought them.
Oh my god, babe, are you okay? What were you thinking? How could you just throw something heavy like that at his face? Oh, you two are perfect for each other. You're exactly the same. Your mom told me to bring these for her precious son since you wouldn't have accepted them from her. Make sure you take them regularly. Once the baby is born, you'll need all the energy you can get. I can't believe him. All these years I've stood behind him, always supporting and never complaining, and now he thinks he can just run off with some other woman? I deserve better than that. He always said he didn't want me to feel abandoned when his job sent him out to the country. And then the whole time he was complaining about how hard he found it being out of the city. He was just acting the whole time. It was all lies. I can't believe he said he wanted to wait to have kids, and that he wanted to enjoy being young newlyweds only to get that other girl pregnant? I'll never be able to forgive him for this.
Honey, are you home? I came to see you. We need to talk. Why have you been ignoring my texts? I've been trying to contact you all day.
Shouldn't you be with your girlfriend? I thought you said she'd be finding her pregnancy difficult. You moved all the way out to the countryside to take care of her and your future child, and now you're making a fuss about our relationship?
How could I stay out there knowing what you're thinking right now? I would have felt so guilty if I didn't come and talk to you. I promise I never intended to cheat on you. It just turned out this way somehow. To be completely honest, there are some things that I didn't want to say while she's pregnant, but Katie was very determined. She seduced me, really, and I fell for it. It was the company's fault too. They should have never separated me from my wife. I tried to push her away. I swear, I told her I didn't want to be with her. But what man can resist a young woman who's so clear about what she wants? She was just so charming and flirty. I made a mistake one night, and now I'm gonna be a father. Honestly, I was worrying about what was best to do next for so long. I didn't want to stay in the country with Katie. But when I told her I wanted to leave, she threatened to tell you and the company what had happened, and I would have been fired. That's why I suddenly moved out of the city and was reassigned to another branch. I never wanted things to turn out this way. I swear, but it's just how things have happened. I feel so bad about it. I can't even put it into words. I am so sorry, Lucy, okay?
For someone who was seduced by such an evil woman, you sure seem very happy. Are you sure you feel guilty for what you've done? Also, you asked what man would have been able to resist her. Do you think all men are as weak as you? A faithful man would never have had to think twice about turning her down. Do you honestly think every man in the world would cheat on his wife in that situation?
I said I'm sorry. I missed out on that promotion with being so busy too. It screwed up my career plans. Besides, you suddenly went back to school and everything got turned upside down. I didn't have anyone to lean on anymore without you being there. I wish you could just go back to focusing on the housekeeping and cooking like before. That worked so much better for me. If you had talked to me more and made time for me, of course things wouldn't have turned out like this.
I'm sorry, are you trying to say this is all my fault? Surely you can't be serious.
No, come on now. You know that's not what I meant. You're deliberately misunderstanding. These days I feel so disappointed in you pretty often. Like when I missed out on that promotion, you could have helped me. If you had spoken to your dad about it, we could have fixed things and gotten my career back on track. I know your father isn't on the best terms with the company directors and things are a bit bumpy. But if you had just asked them to reconsider, don't you think I would have been promoted? All you had to do was talk to them. That's why I told you about it and asked you to help. But then you refused to step in and said that we should keep our work lives and private lives separate. I don't see how I was asking too much.
Okay, let me get this straight. So it's my fault you didn't get that promotion, and it's also my fault that you cheated on me with another woman and got her pregnant. Do you even hear yourself? God, it must be easy to live life thinking like you. Just make all your problems someone else's fault. Then you never have to deal with them.
I'm just saying it wasn't completely my fault. You can't blame all of this on me. I know I messed up, it's obvious. That's why I'm here, to talk to you. Katie didn't want me to come, you know? But I told her I had to explain myself to you, and jumped straight into the car to drive down here.
You're saying this like I should be grateful. Do you want me to say thank you? Whatever. Let's just get a divorce and be done with each other.
Wait, divorce? Who said anything about divorce?
Do you really expect us to stay together? You thought we could just move on from such a massive betrayal? You want to be there for your child and your baby's mother. It's like Kitty said, you won't want to see me anymore once you have your perfect little family with her. It doesn't make sense to stay married.
Still, I can't believe you made your mind up so quickly. It seems a bit heartless. We've been married for 5 years. I can't believe that you would throw that away. And we were dating for 3 years before that too. You really want to forget about 8 years of our relationship so suddenly? Don't you think you're being a bit mean?
You think I'm being mean? Man, were you always this funny? Go ask your new girlfriend who she thinks is being mean in this situation. I am going to get revenge for this, just you wait. Between lawsuits and alimony, you'll have nothing left of your riches when I'm done with you.
Wait a second, where do you think I've been stashing all of this money? I'm not rich. Besides, Katie is so young and now she's pregnant. She's barely worked and she doesn't have any money either. How can you even think about taking money from us when she's pregnant anyway? Do you have any idea the financial strain that would put on us? What if I wrote you into my will and you could claim inheritance? How about that? Why don't we try and sort this out amicably, huh? I'll pay you some alimony, even if it's just a little bit. Let's just separate legally and politely. This doesn't need to be so difficult.
You must think I'm crazy if you seriously expect me to accept that. You better shut up right now if the only reason you came here was to shout that kind of trash.
Lucy, please, I'm begging you. Do you want me to get on my knees? Please, just don't file a lawsuit. If my mom finds out about this, she'll go crazy.
I was wondering why you hadn't brought your mom into this yet, since you've always been such a mama's boy. It's not my responsibility to hide what you've done from your own mom. Now please just stop whining.
Oh, please, Lucy, let's just keep it secret from my mom for now, huh? I promise I'll explain everything to her properly later. Just don't go telling her first, I'm begging you. She already has high blood pressure, you know that. She doesn't need the stress. If she hears about this from you, I'm worried it could really impact her health. Please, just keep it between us for now. I'm begging you for this one thing.
She's going to find out what you did eventually. Why does it matter who she hears it from? It's not like I want to talk to her about it anyway. That's your problem. Just start getting ready for the court date and I'll see you then.
Do we really have to go as far as a divorce? Can't you just leave it? It wouldn't only be difficult for me, it would be tough for you too. Besides, these things always take ages. Let's just move on with our lives.
Don't pretend to be thinking of me. I'm not going to fall for your tricks anymore. I've said everything I wanted to say to you, so just get out of my house. I said get out!
Fine, I heard you. No need to shout. But this isn't over when I leave, remember. Don't say anything to my mom, okay? You promised. I'm leaving here knowing you promised not to tell her.
God, I can't believe I was living with such a pathetic man. How did I not realize it until now? Hello?
Lucy, it's Maggie. Did you manage to give those supplements to Henry? I tried to call him and ask how he was, but he didn't pick up. I guess he must be busy, so I thought I would check with you.
Yeah, it was fine. I gave him the supplements, so no need to worry.
Oh, really? You didn't check to make sure he took them? He was never good at remembering to take his medicine. He just forgets or tries to make excuses. I remember when he was young, he used to hide them in his cheek and spit them out. One time, he tried to convince me he didn't need to take any medicine because it didn't make him feel better. You should have stayed to make sure he did take them.
He is a 35-year-old adult man. I'm sure he won't forget. I'm busy too. I didn't have time to wait around and make sure he was taking a supplement.
Goodness, you're not acting like a very good wife. Dear me, I don't see how it would have taken very long to just wait. I'm sure you would have had time. Did you only stay for one night? You're back much earlier than I expected. How will you have a child if you never see each other? You're not going to get pregnant by living in different cities, you know. Unless you don't want to have kids. I hear there are a lot of childless couples these days. You're not young, you know. You should visit the doctor and get checked in case there are any problems. Maybe you're not able to have children. But we don't want Henry's family name to die out.
Don't worry, your name isn't going to die out. No need to stress. Besides, he's living with 2 of his colleagues. There was nowhere for me to sleep anyway.
He's living with 2 co-workers? I thought it was a 2-bedroom apartment. How does that work?
I think that's something you should discuss with Henry. Try giving him a call again. I have to go. I have a project I'm meant to be working on. Talk to you later.
Oh, right. Okay, bye. Well, that's very odd. Why did she hang up on her own mother-in-law so abruptly? Her tone seemed a bit harsh, too. She never used to speak to me so bluntly. I wonder what's happened. She must have had a fight with Henry. I can see why she would be upset by that. Still, she shouldn't have hung up on me like that. It's just rude.
Hello? Hey, Mom, did you call me earlier? I'm sorry I couldn't pick up. I've been really busy with work.
No matter how busy you are, do you really think it's okay to ignore a phone call from your mother? I thought maybe you'd passed out from being so tired. I was worried. Did you get the supplements I sent you? Make sure you have some after each meal.
You know I never take supplements, Mom. I don't understand why you even sent them. I'm guessing you heard. Is that why you're trying to reach out to me? Wait, never mind.
What? What do you mean it's because of me that something happened? What's wrong? I spoke to Lucy earlier and she sounded upset. She was very short with me. Did you have a fight with her?
You spoke to Lucy? Did she mention anything specific or just sounded off?
Not really. She was just telling me about her visit, but her tone was quite cold. I don't care how rich her family is. It was not polite. You shouldn't talk to your mother-in-law the way she talked to me. It's just not right.
That's weird. She's not normally rude to you, is she? Oh, okay, so you didn't really talk about anything in particular then? That's good. Why did you mention Daisy, though? She hasn't been in an accident or anything, has she?
Oh, don't be silly. I would have mentioned if she'd been hurt. Don't you think we would have gone to visit her if that was the case?
Well, what is it then?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how she's been dating that guy for a while now. She told me a while back that she wants to get married one day. I saw him briefly when I met her for a meal recently, and he seemed very smart and kind. I liked him. Daisy is almost 30 now, so I think she should move fast and marry him before it's too late for her. From what he was saying, though, I think his family isn't very well off. I wish I was able to give them some money and get them started with a wedding and help them buy a house. I was thinking of asking Lucy if she could help since her family is wealthy. I'm sure about $150,000 would be plenty, right? That would pay for the wedding and have just the right amount left over for a deposit on a house for them.
$150,000? Mom, please be serious. Do you really think Lucy has so much money that she could just give them that much? Remember when she gave Daisy a loan last time? She promised to pay it back in full. Surely that's enough to give them a head start but also pay Lucy back afterwards? What kind of a daughter-in-law would just give her sister-in-law $150,000 to get married and buy a house? You can't be serious. There's no way that you could ask her for that.
I don't see why it's an unreasonable request. She's from a rich family. Surely this is the least she could do for her family. It's not like I'm asking for loads of money. I'm sure $150,000 is nothing to her. Why are you so against the idea? Even if she wasn't your sister, wouldn't you want her to get married without having to worry about money? We have the ability to give her that. Honestly, I think we would be wrong not to ask Lucy to help out. It doesn't matter if Daisy has a stable, successful job or has saved up some money. We have a rich daughter-in-law. That's all we need. She can give us money whenever we need to buy something or pay for something expensive. If she's in a position to help, don't you think we have a right to ask her to pay for some things?
However you feel about it, you absolutely should not ask Lucy for money. It would be totally inappropriate to ask her for that much and not even offer to repay her. I'll find the money to pay for Daisy's wedding somehow, so just don't worry about it, okay? Do you promise not to ask Lucy for anything?
I don't understand why you're so against the idea. It would take you ages to save up enough, and you never had a problem asking Lucy for money before. She always paid for your holidays and big purchases. Have you really had a big fight? It must have been serious if you're so unwilling to ask her for anything. Tell me about it. I'm sure I can offer some helpful advice. Oh, and by the way, those supplements I have you have ingredients to boost men's energy. I heard they can help couples to have a baby, so make sure you take them every day, okay? I want you to use this as a real boost to have a baby. I don't want to have to wait much longer to be a grandmother. Maybe it's because of the difficulties the two of you have been having recently. It can't be easy living in two different cities. I'm sure it has put a strain on your relationship. Think about how happy your father-in-law would be if you had a child. You should start really trying. It means so much to your parents. I bet he would buy you a house in the name of his grandchild. It makes financial sense to have a baby if you really think about it.
I'm not so sure a supplement can promise all of that, Mom. I doubt he would buy us a house. Anyway, just stop talking about asking Lucy for money, okay? I mean it. You had better promise me not to speak to her about it.
Oh, fine. Seems like it's hurt your pride as a man, so I'll just leave it. Anyway, it's urgent that your sister gets married soon. I'm telling you because you should speak to Lucy about it, and she should know, and then, if she wants, she could help pay, okay?
Okay, Mom, I'll talk to her. Just stop calling Lucy until I've had a chance to speak to her about everything, and let her know what is going on. If there's something that you want to talk to her about, just let me know and I'll talk to her about it. Don't worry about talking to her yourself. Why are you calling her anyway? Surely it makes more sense to talk to your own son than call your daughter-in-law. You should just ring me the next time instead of bothering her.
I am not bothering her. If you had just answered my phone call when I rang you, I wouldn't have needed to call her. Anyway, it's your fault, really. She didn't seem like she wanted to talk to me anyway, like I said.
I promise from now on I will always answer your phone calls, no matter how busy I am, so just ring me next time and don't bother talking to Lucy, okay? You promise?
Okay, I said I will. Just leave it. There's no need to keep nagging me.
Okay, good. I've got to go now, so I'm gonna hang up. It's time for me to get back to work.
Sure thing. I'll talk to you later. Make sure you talk to Lucy and sort things out with her. I honestly can't believe you managed to have a fight when you're not together. I thought distance made the heart grow fonder. Anyway, just get things resolved with Lucy. Women aren't complicated, even when they're upset. Just apologize and give her some compliments, maybe a bunch of flowers.
Mom, I said I get it. Quit nagging me, please. I can sort this out myself. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, talk to you later. Have a good day. Man, he really grew up to be just like his father.
He cheated on you? I can't believe this. And the woman is pregnant? What was he thinking? He's a married man.
I know. He was off with his new family and I had absolutely no idea, Dad. I'm going to file for a divorce. I can't stay with him after this.
Of course you are. That's obviously the right thing to do. Oh, I'm honestly dumbfounded. I would have never seen this coming. Although, I have to say, I did think it was strange that his job suddenly sent him out to the countryside. Normally, they want everyone in the big city offices. The other directors never mentioned it when I spoke to them either. I guess he was convinced that the grass was greener on the other side. Some people are never happy with what they have. I told him just to make sure he made you happy and give him a good job at a good company. What more does he want? And then to go off and start seeing another woman? It's stupid and selfish, that's what it is. He really has no sense of gratitude or duty, not to mention the money.
What do you mean, money? I've never heard you mention this before.
To be honest, sweetie, he called me last week, and he asked if he could borrow some money. He specifically said not to tell you. He told me his mom was unwell and had to go to the hospital, but they didn't have the money to pay for the bills at the time. He begged me to give him a loan, not too much, and not to tell you. He said that he would be too embarrassed if you found out.
His mom was sick? She seems plenty healthy to me. I talk to her pretty often.
That's what I'm saying. He was clearly lying, and he spent the money on something else. What a scumbag. The money doesn't even matter, though. Even at the time, I was suspicious of what he was asking and made him sign an IOU saying he would pay it back. Of course, he just assumed it was a formality and didn't realize I suspected he wasn't telling the truth.
Good job, Dad. That was really smart. By the way, Dad, do you still talk to that lawyer? Isaac, wasn't it?
Yes, I speak to him quite often. Do you want me to put you in touch? I can recommend him. He's very thorough. You know, he actually used to be a divorce attorney. I'm sure he would do an excellent job of representing you. I can't imagine it's a skill that you forget.
Yes, please do give me his contact details. You should get back at least as much money as you lent Henry, although I hope you can get more.
The money is the least of my concerns. He hurt my precious daughter, and he needs to pay for it. And you deserve to be free of him.
Why are you still ignoring my calls? I keep trying to ring you and you never pick up. You said you would call me more often and you still don't. I guess you were just lying so I would stop nagging you, huh?
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm really busy with work. That's all.
I don't understand why you're always so busy, though. Besides, no matter how busy you are, your sister's getting married. Don't you have any interest in getting to know your new brother-in-law? Whatever, just forget it. I guess it's my fault for trusting you and just waiting by the phone for you to call. Well, I came to see Lucy. I'm in front of your place now, so come down and let me in.
What? Mom, wait, are you seriously outside my house right now? I told you to stay out of my business and I would handle things. Why are you doing all of this? Don't worry about speaking to Lucy. Come and visit me, and I can come and meet you whenever you want.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no point in you coming all the way to the city just to see me. I thought you said you were busy anyway. Surely you can't spare the time. Don't worry about it. I know you would never blame her for anything, but I've got a few words I want to say to Lucy. I don't care how rich and important her father is, she is still not being fair to you. How can she abandon her husband to live alone out in the countryside like this? She's being a very bad wife. You're not going to persuade me to give up. I'm full of energy and I want to speak my mind. I'll sort everything, so just leave it with me and I'll make sure she sees reason. Talk to you soon.
No, Mom, please.
What are you doing here, Maggie? You didn't say you were coming over.
Do I need a reason to visit my daughter-in-law? Although there is something I wanted to say to you. What's wrong with those flowers? They look so droopy and sad. Are you running off somewhere? So stuffy in here, like you've kept the windows closed.
Oh, yes, I've put the house up for sale, actually.
What? You're selling the house? Goodness! Have you finally seen sense and decided to buy me an apartment near where Henry is working? That's great news. I would love to live closer to him so I can see him more often. I'm surprised you didn't tell me you were moving, though. This is all very sudden. We could have helped you with packing or something. It's way too much stuff to move all by yourself, I'm sure. Look at all this furniture. When are you moving? Do you know the date yet? I know these days you can hire a moving company that does everything for you. I heard some of them will even pack everything up for you, too. Looks like you're doing this on your own, though. Surely a rich girl like you would have been organized enough to hire some professionals?
Oh, yes. I've heard about those companies. I'm fine, though, don't worry. What brings you over here? Is something wrong? I'm very busy, as you can see, so I don't have a lot of time to chat.
Yes, well, about that, I have actually already spoken to Henry about this too, but you know what he's like. You know how he's not good at asking for things or saying when something has upset him? He's never been one for putting himself first, you know. I'm here about Daisy, though, to be honest. She was proposed to recently, and we're all very excited. I've met him, of course, and he's a very nice man. He has a good job, and his family seem like good people, too. I think they're going to want to get married as soon as possible since they're so in love, but as you know, we're not wealthy enough to be able to pay for everything, and Daisy doesn't have a great job or a big pile of money in savings either. I want her to have the wedding of her dreams and really make the family look good. I want to impress her new in-laws, so I came here to ask if you would pay for the wedding as a gift to Daisy and her family. If you would just ask your father, I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Could you give us about $150,000 for the wedding? I want it to be really incredible, no expense spared.
I'm sorry, $150,000? Are you seriously asking me to pay for your daughter's wedding?
Of course. You know our family situation isn't that great, and your father has been very successful. I receive my allowance from Henry and live a simple life, but I haven't been able to save anything for her. I know Henry can be quite tight with money, too. He's never been a big spender. He gets that from me, I suppose. I don't have anyone else to ask apart from you. Think what it would mean to Daisy. You've always been a wealthy family. I'm sure it's not a significant amount of money to your father. What do you say, huh?
I thought that the last time you asked me for a loan, you promised it would be the last time. Am I wrong? Do you want me to just buy them a house in cash, too?
Luckily, her future husband and his family have said they can help them with that, so it's not a concern. I wouldn't pay for the wedding if Daisy's future husband and his family weren't also contributing financially. She deserves only the best, you know. He's really in love with her. It's so sweet to see them together. I think marriage will be good for Daisy. It should really help her grow up and become a bit more mature. Come on, Lucy. I'm sure $150,000 is fine, right?
Sure thing. You're right. It's really not that much money.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. I'm glad you agree. Henry was so shocked when I spoke to him about it. He thought I was being unreasonable, but I knew you would see my point of view. He should have known that a girl with your upbringing would see things differently and be generous to her family. I told him I would just speak to you about it myself, and he was so against the idea. Really, he got very upset. Every time I tried to bring it up, he would just change the subject and tell me to leave it. Will you be able to send me the money straight away then? Can you just transfer it to my account? Daisy has been faster than I expected with her wedding planning. I think it would be better to get the money sooner rather than later so we can start putting deposits on venues and everything else.
Oh, do you need it urgently? Of course, I'm sure I can send it soon. Don't worry about it. Wait there just a moment, please. I'll drop some paperwork. It will only take a second.
Paperwork? What do you mean, paperwork?
Okay, here we go. Just sign off here, please, and then everything is sorted and we're good to go. Once you've given your signature, I can send you the money by the end of today. Great, right?
Why do I need to sign anything? Wait, what's this? You're going to add a 35% interest rate? That's crazy. Do you have any idea how much that would add up to in just 1 year? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure what the big deal is. I thought you said you needed $150,000 as soon as possible. This is how you get it, if you want to borrow it from me. Still, isn't this better than some illegal get-rich-quick scam? To be honest, I've limited the interest rate to only 35%. It's quite generous given all the circumstances. Neat, right? Besides, if you were borrowing from a bank, they would need to see your proof of credit, and there would be so many documents you would have to sign. It's a lot of money that you're wanting to borrow, you know. Since I've known you for such a long time, I thought it would be okay to simplify things so you can get the money more quickly. Is everything okay? I thought you said you needed the money urgently. Why aren't you signing? It's only one signature and then we're all sorted.
No, I just thought, well, we're not just some random people, we're family. Plus, it doesn't make sense to give me the money according to some IOU that you wrote down so quickly. It's not very official. Do you think I brought a little dish or bowl with me to carry all the cash home? Am I just a beggar on the street to you? How do you even know I'm only here because I needed money? I never once said that.
Oh, that isn't why you came by? What is it then? Is there something else I can help with, or do you want to sign? You never said there was anything else you needed, that's all.
What did you say? Huh! God, you're driving me crazy. You really are just too much. I don't care if you've had some big fight with Henry. Is there any need to be treating me like this? You're being so rude and selfish. This has nothing to do with him. It's about your mother and sister-in-law. Neither of us have done anything to upset you.
Mom, there you are. Goodness, I'm so out of breath. I thought I was gonna pass out running over here.
Oh, good, you're finally here. You can have a seat over there. I've got some documents and papers to give you, too.
What are you doing here, Henry? I thought you were out of town still. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything is fine. I just had some work to do in the city, so I came in for the day. Mom, I told you not to meddle in my relationship. You promised that you would stay out of it. What are you doing talking to Lucy? Come on, let's get out of here quickly.
I thought I asked you to have a seat. What's the hurry? I just told you I have documents I need to give you.
I don't see what you need to give me.
Okay, let's begin. I've spoken to my attorney, and they've pulled together this legal document. Please read it very closely.
Lucy, why are you giving this to me now? Surely we can talk about this the next time we see each other?
What on earth is going on? Why are you talking to an attorney? I don't see why that's necessary. Wait a second. What is this? This looks like an alimony claim. I don't understand what's going on here. Are the two of you getting a divorce? What has happened? Was the fight that bad?
It's all recorded in that document. If you would care to just read it through, please take your time.
Mom, please, listen to me. I'll explain everything later, okay? Just stop reading that, put it down, and let's you and me have a conversation about all of this.
Henry, did you cheat on Lucy? It says here that you're expecting a baby with another woman. Tell me this isn't true.
Henry, you told me you didn't have the money to pay alimony when we last discussed it. Is that right? Well, it turns out that your mother is here to ask me to lend her some money too. Here, take a look at this document I drew up for her. Would you be interested in taking this opportunity to borrow some money? Maggie, I hope you see now the kind of son you really have. He's irresponsible, selfish, and stupid. It looks like money is very tight too, with the baby arriving soon and all. I hope you've got some savings to help him out. Do you still value your son over your daughter? If I was in your position, I know I would pay the alimony first instead of paying for my daughter's wedding. Please feel free to sign on the dotted line and I can lend you the money you will need. Like I said, I can offer you a 35% interest rate.
What? A 35% interest rate? Are you crazy? Mom, is she doing this because you asked to borrow money? How much did you ask for?
Oh, God. What is going on? I am so overwhelmed. No wonder you've been avoiding my calls and trying not to talk to me. You knew you were the problem this whole time? I can't believe you would do something like this. What were you thinking? I thought I raised you better than this.
Mom, please stop. Ow, that hurts. Why are you hurting me?
What did you expect? I'm so full of anger right now, I was hardly going to give you a hug. Oh, you and your dad are exactly alike. This is just the sort of thing he would do. Lucy, I just want to say how sorry I am about all of this. If I had any idea what he had done, you know I would never have come begging you for money. It's so embarrassing. I swear this is so unexpected I had absolutely no idea. Although, surely since you've been together for so long, you know that Henry just made a mistake. You know he's not a bad guy, he just messed up. I'm sure this other woman must have seduced him. He's always been such a loyal man. This is so unlike him. His father occasionally looked at other women too, but never seriously. At the end of the day, he always comes home to me and our family. I'm sure Henry is the same. This was just a little mistake. Besides, how do we even know if this baby is his? Do you have any proof? I promise, if it does turn out to be his, I will raise it myself so you never have to look at it and remember what he did. Can't you forgive him just this once, please?
Hey, Mom, there is no point. She's already decided that she wants a divorce, so she's not going to change her mind.
You can stay over there and keep quiet. We've all been living happily until now, living a peaceful and happy life, and that is all thanks to Lucy. If you were to get a divorce, how would you live, Henry? You think you would survive on your own? No way.
But the grandchild you've been hoping for so long will be here soon, Maggie. I thought you just wanted Henry to carry on the family name. You're being very harsh on him, now that you know he has fulfilled your wish. I told you last time you were worrying about it, there's no way your family name will die out. Henry has made sure of that with his new girlfriend. Let's just go our separate ways and Henry can live a happy life with his precious baby who has helped to keep your family name alive. How about it? Oh, by the way, I'm assuming you don't want to borrow the money anymore, right? It's still a shame, though, since I was offering you such good terms. You wouldn't get those same rates from a big bank, you know. Just know that next time, I won't be so polite when you make a cheeky request like that. I was very generous. Anything you borrow from me will have to be paid back as well as the alimony you will owe.
Wait, Lucy, please listen to me for 1 second. I know I can't take back what I did, but where do you think I'm going to get all this money from? You know I'm completely broke, and money won't reverse what's happened. What if I just gave you a little bit? As much as I can afford, huh?
Man, I have never heard of someone trying to cut off their alimony before. So, let me get this straight. You have enough money to set up a whole new household with this other woman and your future baby, but not enough to pay me for everything? What about the money my father loaned you too? Wasn't that about $50,000? I've checked the agreement you signed and it says you're due to pay him back in the next month. Sounds like you'll struggle to do that, though.
What? How do you... Oh, no, that's... Didn't your father decide he would just give it to me? I didn't know I was supposed to pay him back.
Are you really that stupid? What did you think the IOU document was for? If you don't know what it means, it might be worth asking your mom before you sign random bits of paper in the future without knowing what they are. The document I gave you just now is the same thing, so I would expect she knows what to do with them. She clearly understood it would be a bad idea to sign it. Anyway, I need to go and discuss arrangements with some moving companies so we can get everything out of here. You should sort out all your stuff too while you're here. If there is anything of yours left when I move out later, I'm just going to donate it or throw it in the trash, so make sure you take it all. Don't try arguing about it either, just get out. See you later!
My God, Henry! I can't believe you would do this! What were you thinking? How could you cheat on your wife? I don't care if she was trying her absolute hardest to seduce you. Being loyal to your wife is always the most important thing. I am so disappointed and ashamed of you.
Please, just give it a rest, Mom. I already feel bad about it. I realize that this is all my fault. Don't you think I already feel stupid enough? Besides, I told Lucy not to come and visit me. How was I supposed to know she would turn up out of nowhere to surprise me? She was never meant to find out. Why didn't she just listen to me?
She had to come and visit you because you refused to talk to either of us. We were worried about you because you kept avoiding our calls, and I don't think it was unreasonable to ask my wealthy daughter-in-law for a loan, so I've really done nothing wrong. I guess this was why you tried to stop me then, so I wouldn't find out from Lucy what you did? Goodness, what am I meant to do with you now? I don't see how we're meant to live now that you've turned our lives upside down. We're going to have to pay her so much money. And think about Daisy's wedding. How do you expect to pay for that now? If we couldn't even afford it before all this.
It's not like we're gonna die without Lucy, Mom. Come on. Remember that we lived a good life before I married her, too. We'll be fine. Just leave everything to me and I promise I'll sort it. Don't worry.
Oh, don't make me laugh. You do realize that Lucy's father, the CEO of the company you work at, will hear about what you've done? Do you really think you'll keep your job when he finds out? The rest of her family, too. God, I just don't know what to do. I wish that had never happened and we could just go back to how things were before all this.
Mom, I have plenty of useful skills. I can find another job to support us. Don't forget that I am a dad now, too. I'm gonna do a good job. Just you wait and see.
Stop being ridiculous. If it had been Lucy that was pregnant, this would have all been so exciting and happy. Why did you have to go off with some other woman and destroy our marriage and bring our family down like this?
Oh, Maggie, I asked you to take care of the baby. What are you doing? How can you just let him cry like this?
I'm sorry, is this my baby or yours? He's your child and your responsibility. It's your job to take care of him. There's no need to be rude to me because you're not being a good mother.
Shush! The baby will hear you. You should only be positive and polite when he's around. You know, all my friends who've had babies went straight to a postpartum care center so they could rest while someone else washed the baby. I'm the only one who came straight home from the hospital, and now I'm stuck in this tiny, gross house with my in-laws. He's your grandchild. You should want to help.
Both of you, please, just stop fighting. It doesn't matter who it is, but somebody needs to be taking care of the baby. Do you have any idea how late I got home from work yesterday? I just want to go to sleep, please.
What do you mean, go to sleep? You mean you want to cause all this trouble and then sleep through the consequences? Get up and help right now. It's because of you that your sister's wedding was ruined, and now I've had to move into this tiny house with a pair of you and your baby, and now you think I'm going to stay up with your baby while you go to sleep? Are you crazy?
Please, Mom, just leave me alone. Do you think we're stuck here because I wanted things to turn out like this? I am not happy here either. Besides, how am I to blame for Daisy not getting married? If she had found a job for herself and saved up some money for her own wedding, there wouldn't have been any problems and they wouldn't have broken up. You should have never gone to her and asked her for that loan. That's where it all went wrong. Don't you think that's the reason he panicked and ran away and left her? If I was in his position, I would have done exactly the same thing. He knew Daisy spends money like it's water, so obviously such a big loan was a concern for him.
Why would you say that when you know I can hear you? You know it was me who spent the money from your loan. Why would you bring me into this? Do you think I shouldn't have used it? Would you rather I lived on the streets? What would you expect me to do if I had a big hospital bill that needed to be paid off right now?
Oh, yes. Good job, both of you. So you mean you also took out a loan? I can't believe you. Daisy, too. Neither of you have any financial sense. You're completely screwed. Do you seriously think the solution to running out of money is just to take out a loan every time? The interest rates these days are well over 30%, and that is not a good solution to your problems.
I don't care if you think it's a bad idea. If we need money, I don't see what else you expect us to do. And we have to pay off the interest this week, too. I just don't have the money. How are we going to do it? Babe, how much money do you have right now? Let's pay off the interest first and then see what we need to do. If we can't pay it, we'll just have to ask your family again like last time. God, that is so embarrassing. To be begging for money when we literally have a kid.
If you think it's embarrassing, then why did you get a loan shark and make this into a bigger problem? Do you think I've secretly got a fortune hidden away somewhere or something? We're living paycheck to paycheck, you know that.
Your old company was so much better than this new job. I still don't understand why you quit. You wouldn't be worrying about money now if you had stayed there.
And if the rumors had started getting around the company about what happened, what do you expect me to do? I couldn't stay there if people started talking about me cheating on my wife and then getting the other woman pregnant. It would have been too awkward. Plus, all my colleagues had been getting promotions and pay rises, and I was stuck in the same role. It was so embarrassing to be the only one who was still at the same level.
Do you really think that's the problem here? Your lack of progression at work? God, you are seriously so immature, I can't believe it. Anyway, just do what you can and stop whining about all your problems. Things have turned out like this because of you. Otherwise, I'm going to get sick of you both and chuck you out on the street so I don't have to listen to you complaining. We have no idea where Daisy's ex-boyfriend has gone. He's just run off and started avoiding contact.
I imagine he's just living his life, Mom. Think about it for a second. The person you should be worrying about the most right now is your grandson, don't you think? So please, just take good care of him for me, okay?
Why should I be the one taking care of him? It's not like I gave birth to him. This is your mistake, and the consequences are your problem. Oh, I can't believe you would screw up this badly. My goodness.
You realize I'm also someone's precious daughter. I don't understand why you treat me like this. Just please stop talking like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? Although, how precious can you be to your parents if they're letting you live like this? They've never given you a cent or offered to help with the baby. Oh, why did you have to pick a girl like this to have an affair with, really? If you had cheated with a girl who had a wealthy, successful family, we wouldn't all be living in this tiny little house right now, and I wouldn't have to worry about all this.
What did you just say? Don't you think you're being too harsh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? Did I say something wrong? Whatever. I have a dishwashing shift at the restaurant and I'm running late, so I'll head out now. Do a bit of cleaning while I'm gone. You two never pull your weight with the housework. The dust is getting really bad. Can't be good for my breathing.
What are you doing coming in so late? There's a mountain of dirty dishes in there waiting for you.
If you keep coming in late like this, I'm going to have to dock your pay for the time you're not here. I'm so sorry, boss. Something came up at home. I promise I won't be late again. Trust me. It's not the first time you've told me that, and then nothing has changed. This is why I don't want to hire old people. They think they can get away with anything. Oh, there's the building manager. Come on in. Have you eaten? It's great to see you.
Of course, I had a quick snack before I came over here. How are things? No big problems, I assume?
No problems. You take such care going around and doing maintenance every week, spotting issues before they even start. Nothing could turn into a big deal with that level of attention. The person who owned the building previously was really inattentive and just didn't care. It was so frustrating. It's great to have a young woman like yourself taking such care and working so hard. We're lucky to have you. It makes me proud to see a woman succeeding in such a tough industry.
Oh, now you're doing too much.
Oh, Maggie, come over here. This is the owner of the building. You should introduce yourself. Ah, yes, hello. Oh, wait. Lucy? Do you know her already?
I didn't know you were working here, Maggie. What are you doing? Yes, we know each other a little. We're just acquaintances, really.
I see. Come over here, Lucy, and you can have a seat and a proper meal. What can I get for you today?
Just something simple, please. Maybe some macaroni and cheese. I've had no appetite recently, to be honest.
Oh, that's not good. You're so slim already. You should watch you don't get too skinny. Maggie, just leave that pile of washing up for now and bring me a clean bowl. I'm so sorry for the mess, Lucy, but my dishwasher came in late today, so things have been piling up. I really have no idea why all my staff have been letting me down recently.
Oh, really? Are they often late to work? That's not very professional.
They are. I keep having to pick up all their work as well as my own. It's been really tough. It's because they all just want to get paid and get out. They don't take any pride in doing a good job.
I agree. In your situation, I usually just get rid of the employees who keep letting me down.
That's what I've been thinking about lately. Maggie, did you hear that? I hope it gives you a kick up the butt and you improve your performance. Remember how you dropped that soup on a customer a while back? I want you coming in on time and no repeats of that, okay? If that happens again, I'll just have to fire you on the spot. Yes, boss. I understand. I promise I'll be more careful in the future. Good. I just have to use the restroom. Excuse me for a moment. Your food should be out in a second. I hope you enjoy.
I'm sure I will. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. I've got your food here. If I could just set it down. Careful, the plate is hot.
You know, I've been trying to get in touch with your son recently, but he's avoiding all my calls. When is he going to pay back the loan my dad gave him? You do realize he's well past the deadline now, right? It's really not good enough after we've done him such a big favor. If it goes on for much longer, I might have to get in touch with my attorney again to get things sorted legally.
No, that won't be necessary. To be honest with you, things are a bit tight at the moment in our family, that's all. Could you give him just a bit more time to pay it back? Would that be okay? You know, his new girlfriend is pretty stupid when it comes to money, and she keeps taking out loans with private companies. It's starting to add up a bit.
Ah, yes, I remember telling you you would need to just borrow some money. I guess I was the only close relative or friend you could have borrowed it from. That's unfortunate. Anyway, if he doesn't pay it back by the end of this month, I will be taking you all to court. Just make sure he sorts himself out and sends my father the money, okay?
Lucy, please. Can't you wait even just a little bit longer? Is that too much to ask? Seriously, we're not doing well for money at the moment, so we just can't pay it back right now. I'm really, truly sorry. I swear.
I need to get the money back quickly too, though. There's really nothing I can do about it. But it's great to see you working like this, you know? There is a much better way to earn money instead of asking some shady loan shark. Don't you see now how boring your life was when I was paying your bills and giving you an allowance? I bet the days felt really slow when you had nothing to do and no purpose. Now the days must fly by since you're so busy with work. Doesn't it feel good to be productive? Anyway, I'm glad to see you're earning money at least. It eases my mind about filing a lawsuit. I'll admit, I did feel a bit bad about it. But I can see that you're at least trying to improve your family situation. Good for you. I'll just leave the money for the food on the table. I have to get going. Let the manager know I said that to you, won't you? Well then, I guess I'll see you around.
Lucy, wait! Oh, if Lucy was my daughter-in-law, there would be no need for me to be washing dishes in a little restaurant like this. I can't believe Henry would be so stupid. What's wrong with him? How could he do this to his own mother?
After After my conversation with Maggie at the restaurant, my ex-husband paid back all the money he owed my father. I did have to threaten to file a lawsuit to get him to do it, but then he paid it back right away. I guess he did have the money. Or went to another loan shark. And that's the story of how and why my marriage fell apart. These days, I feel so free and happy now that I'm on my own. Maggie is still working part-time at the restaurant in the building I own. I hear from the restaurant manager that she's really struggling with the debt that Henry and Katie have built up. Apparently, some debt collectors even visited the restaurant once looking for her. Sounded very dramatic. In the past, their family would go running to my father for money anytime they had the smallest problem. They were so lazy. I guess now they must realize how hard it is to earn enough money to pay it all back. Maybe my ex-husband has finally seen sense. After my divorce, my dad bought me the building I now manage. It's been a busy few months learning everything about business and business management. I'm determined to get lots of experience and learn lots so I can become a successful business person, just like my dad.